Ranking the best headliner part 2 cards in Madden 24. We are back here with another promo reveal. Today we're going to be going over all the new headliner part 2 cards that should be dropping today in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. Now the first cards we got right here are 80 overall. Some of them are budget beasts though, like our guy OJ Howard right here with 84 speed. Now he does not offer you a single thing for route running, and actually like not the worst run block. I know it's only 65. I'm looking for at least 70, but at this point in the game, not the worst. And he's fast, has no route running. I think he's a pretty okay, he's an okay card that I could see you using for a budget. Is he better than Herb Smith Jr.? Probably not. And right after him, we get Marcus Davenport right here. I think very similar things of him. 79 speed, 82 acceleration. That's not like trash. Pretty decent power moves with 80. The finesse moves are what really like hold this card back, and 76 block shed as well. Again, I think he's a pretty okay card. I'm going to put him right by OJ Howard. Right after that, we get a running back right here. We get Rachaad White, and he only has 80 speed and doesn't have like any crazy break tackle to make up for it. 66 catching as well, 79 carrying. I feel like all the way around his stats, his attributes are just really trash. So he's going to start our trash tier for us. And right after this, we get Lenoir. Do not know how to say his first name. He looks to be a pretty solid budget beast again. When we look at his speed and acceleration, 84 speed, 87 acceleration, not that bad. He kind of reminds me of the Derek Stingley in the first drop. 70 man coverage, 79 zone coverage. A little bit more of a zone coverage defender than say like a Derek Stingley. But for me, again, I'm not putting him like good. I just think he's like top end of this mid tier. I feel like the real thing that he's offering you again is just physical stats. Right after that, we get Rondale Moore again with 84 speed, this time 79 short route running, 75 medium, and hits that 75 tier for deep route running. Very similar thing to what we just said about Lenoir. I feel like the main thing he's offering you is slightly decent physical stats with an 80 overall, and like the route runnings aren't spectacular, but they're not bad either. I'm again putting him in this tier. And right after that, we get Jordan Fuller, only 80 speed again. He does hit 80 zone coverage, which 80 zone coverage really not bad. Play rec 78, 77 man. You could say his zone makes up for it, and maybe you could put him in the mid tier, but for me, he's going right by Rachaad White. I think these two cards are the worst ones we're going to cover. Now, this right here is a card that I'm actually pretty excited for. Okonkwo right here. 84 overall with 84 speed, which if we go on mut.gg, sort by speed at tight end, you're going to notice that that is tied for the fastest in the game, which is really, really nice. And also, he has some pretty good route running with 84 short, 83 medium. This is a really great tight end card, 67 run block as well. I think he is comparable at least to Kyle Pitts. And if we look at him, right, Kyle Pitts does not hit 80 for medium route running. This is a card that I actually really want to use and I really want to try out. Now, for me, he's not going to be best at position, but I think he is a great card. Like, he is definitely like up there with some of the best cards in the promo. No, he's only an 84 overall, but this dude right here is going to be a beast. And right after that, I think very similar things of oweh. Crazy good physical stats with 83 speed, 87 acceleration this time. And what you're going to not like on the card is the fact that he has 61 finesse moves, but the power moves, the block shed is relatively good. The thing on this card is he only has the bull rush trait on yes. So you can essentially ignore that finesse move rating, and he is going to play really good. And I would not sleep on this card if I were you. For me, he is once again going right by where I have Okonkwo, going in this great tier. These two cards I am extremely excited to try out. And right after that, we get Martin Emerson. In my opinion, I think he's better than the JC Horn that dropped in the previous promo. 84 speed, 86 acceleration, has 84 man coverage, 80 zone coverage, so a little bit more balanced. Kind of wish he would have hit 80 play rec, but I like the man, I like the zone. Again, I like the balance, because a lot of corners in this game, it's either like they're getting like say 85 man, or they're getting like 85 zone, and then they have like 75 man, you know what I'm saying? I do like this balance on Martin Emerson. Martin Emerson for me is kind of tough. Do I think he is a great card, or do I think he's just good? I'm gonna put him good right now, because out of the corners, he might be the third worst one. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him good right now. Still think he is a really good like budget beast though. And now right after that, we get Greg Rousseau right here. 78 speed, 85 acceleration. Really like that acceleration. Now the block shed and the finesse moves, I do not like the block shed and the finesse moves being below 80. The power moves are fine though with 84. So again, I think he's a pretty good card. To me, he's just going to be a tier below oweh, because oweh, again, we can block out that finesse move rating. He has better physical stats, and I just think he will be more of a force on the edge compared to Greg Rousseau. And now after that, we get Christian Watson. He has 85 speed at 6'4". He is basically a budget version of a card we're going to talk about a little bit later. Has 86 short route running. That is the highest tier short route running we're going to see right now. No one's hitting 90 yet, so that 85 tier is really nice. The medium route running not hitting 80 is what is rough on the card, but hits 84 deep as well. Wish it was 85, and also wish the medium was 80. And then we're looking at potentially the best receiver in the game. But this card right here is still really, really great. Again, think he's going to be a slight little budget beast. I think he'll be better than that 84 Kadarius Toney. I think the tall receivers this year do a better job of getting open. So this is a card that I'm targeting to pick up and try out. And for the last 84 right here, we got Jordan Love. Jordan Love, 81 speed, like that mobility, 85 throw power, like that throw power, hits that 85 tier short accuracy, which is really nice. That should go ahead and say, hey, we're not going to get random inaccurates when we're throwing short. The medium accuracy isn't that great at only 78, so you will see a lot of random inaccurates from throwing medium. Also 81 throw under pressure, 82 throw on the run, should have that slinger one release, same as Aaron Rodgers, which did get nerfed this year. I think he is a good, not great quarterback. For me, he is also going in this good tier. I feel like he is usable. I'm not saying he's bad at all. I just think when we compare him to all the QBs in the game, he'd be kind of like where I have like Will Levis, and he might even be a better Will Levis. So maybe I should put him right here. He's the most mobile slinger one quarterback, I believe. So I think he's a really good usable quarterback. After that, we get the headliner forge card, and I didn't know whether to include him or not, but I am including him. Jaylen Watson. Now, this card has some peaks. This card also has some really big weaknesses as well. So first off, 85 speed, 87 acceleration, love that. The thing on the card though, right? He is a man coverage corner, has 85 man, not really great in his zone with only 78. But the thing is, the agility is going to affect his man coverage. I don't think this is like some game changing, like, oh, everyone needs to have this card. I don't think he's like top end at his position, but I do still think he is a great card. I think he's better than Martin Emerson. Kind of tough to say that though, because if you prefer the balance, then Martin Emerson is better. But like I said, I'm leaning Jaylen Watson right now. I think everyone's going to completely sleep on this card right here, Drake London. The thing I just said about earlier with Christian Watson, right? I think the taller receivers do a better job of getting open. That was true last year, and I think it's true again this year. This card to me seems like to be a better DeKalin Metcalf, and I have talked about him a ton on this channel and how high I am on him and how I think he has an argument to be like one of the best receivers in the game. Even though the stats don't say it, it's really to do with like his player model and the way he moves. But 84 speed, hits that 85 tier for short route running, it's 80 medium, 80 deep. I am willing to say this right now, Drake London to me is a top 3 receiver in the game. He joins Devin Hester and Chad Johnson for my top 3 receivers that you can get in the game right now. George Pickens might make him go like right here, but for right now, I think he is a top 3 receiver in the game, and this is someone that I recommend you guys trying to get if you can afford him. I think he's going to play next level good. And EA wants to keep my Dolphins team great, but we get Mike Gesicki right here. 84 speed, top end for the tight end. We just covered that. Hits that 85 tier for short route running, 82 medium. Now, he is not a great run blocker, but he does get that matchup nightmare ability, which at tight end, are you kidding me? I don't mean to like hype this up crazy, but this is game changing on the tight end. Only tight end in the game to get this. I'm willing to say right now, I think Mike Gesicki is also the best tight end in the game from an ability standpoint, also from a physical stat standpoint. Obviously doesn't fit everyone's scheme, because if you're more run heavy, this is not the tight end for you. He will completely sell you. But if you're more pass happy and your tight end's not getting open, Mike Gesicki should do a great job with that matchup nightmare ability. This is probably going to be one of the worst LTD drops of the year. Dre'mont Jones right here, 77 speed, 82 acceleration. The block shed is really high, and we like that. The power moves is terrible, which if we look at Dre'mont Jones' core gold card, he has the bull rush and the swim move trait on yes, meaning he's going to use both of these ratings. This is not a good card at all. I'll be honest, for me, I'm putting him right by Greg Rousseau. This is a card I'm completely avoiding. Do not think he's going to be worth this price at all. And right after that, we get Taylor Decker. What some people might say on him is the fact that, oh, he has low run block power, run block finesse. Those ratings do not matter. The ratings that matter for offensive linemen, pass block power with 86, pass block finesse with 86, and 84 run block. Extremely well balanced, and I think he has a very strong argument for best left tackle in the game, and if it's not him, I really don't know who it is. So for me, he's the best left tackle in the game. He's going best at position. And for the final card of the video right here, we got JC Jackson. Now, what a lot of people wanted was a heavy man corner, and he is 1+1 on man coverage from being really, really scary, because with the green strat card in the game right now, you could potentially get him up to 89 man coverage. The green man-to-man track card, 85 speed, 87 acceleration. He can also play zone 2 with 84, 86 press as well. This card right here is going to be extremely annoying to go up against, and I feel like he could be like glue And I kind of missed on my take that I thought man coverage just wasn't good this year. Oh, man coverage is extremely good still. And he is also joining the people for best of position for me. And if I had to rank them, I'd probably put Drake London. His impact is probably like right there. But yeah, this is what I think about the headliner part 2 drop in Madden 24 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know who you think you're going to be picking up. Like I said, man, can't wait to use gesicki. Can't wait to use Drake London. I also want to make a video on these 3 cards right here: Chig, odafe, oweh, and Christian Watson. Some budget beasts that I think you guys should look into picking up. Now, if you guys did enjoy this video, you enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden 24. Now, if you want to see me grind this promo live, also pick up some of these cards live, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. We have been grinding the streams over there, so I greatly appreciate that. Now, if you don't feel like heading over to Twitch and you want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I ranked the best wide receivers in Madden 24.